Okay, hi. It's been a while. Pretty late. Yeah, whatever it is. Bella's here. I'm holding my mic. I'm hungry. You know what? I'm just gonna try for this video, right? It's like you're hanging out with me. What I mean is, when I record, I'm usually me, in a way. But it's also kind of a performance. Like, I exaggerate a bit. I do silly stuff. I hand it up for the camera. But, I don't know. I want to try a new format, like you're sitting in front of me and we are having a proper conversation. Also, I like the result of a properly edited video, but that takes a lot of time. I don't hate it, but I don't really enjoy it. So for this video, I'm going to try to do minimal recording. And just when I want to do work, you see, who's here? Bella Chan, walking all over my keyboard and stuff. And man, it's not easy making videos because everything works against me. Bad lighting. Bella Chan walking all over the place. There's cat hair everywhere. She's going across the keyboard again. Let's go. This is gonna be for 2 months, for September and October. First of all, from Freya, can you do a story about unicorns? Yes, I received your message. I will do one. Vera, very nice comments from you. Thank you very much. I don't deserve the praise that you give me, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Wait, I need to change my settings so that the text flows. Okay. Jadis says, I miss you. Aw, I haven't seen you in a while, Jadis. How are you? How have you been? Next, Aryan Zikri. Sup, you are handsome, smart, and funny. Takes on a one, man. Thank you. All praise be to God. Next, Reynolds' evil twin. We all know Reynolds doesn't have an evil twin. He pretends to have an evil twin, then he just blames the evil twin, right? Hey, if you were to wipe out one thing you love deeply, what would it be? What? Wait, okay. First of all, if I love something deeply, I wouldn't wipe it out. So I'm just going to imagine that I have no choice. Some kind of weird situation where I have to wipe something out. Man, that's hard. Okay, I choose plain rice. Seriously, I really love plain rice. I know some of you do, right? It's nice to eat a little bowl of warm, fluffy plain rice that's not sticky, not too dry. And yeah, life would be a bit bad without plain rice, but I could live with that. At least I have all my cats. I hate Reynald. Tell him that. Reynald, don't lie to me. You are you, and you are trying to create this second character to... Hey, I'm listening. Keisha, what are 2 things you can never eat for breakfast? I can tell you, there are many things you can never eat for breakfast. Number 1, plutonium. Number 2, this remote control. You know, it looks delicious, but don't. Okay, I'm kidding. Lunch and dinner, am I right? Pretty sure it is. Yeah. Big brain. Thank you. Next, Freya, you sent your Willerman lyrics. I didn't know it was here. I thought it was on the blog. Okay, because this isn't the blog, but this link to send stuff is found on the blog. You know what? Let me show you. Let me show you what I see. If the wire is long enough. So when you guys send me a comment on the Google Doc, right? It shows up like this. See? I got a document that combines everything. So that's how I read and respond. Okay, hope that makes things a bit clear. And I definitely didn't want to show the whole thing because hashtag privacy or whatever else. Also, I have a sandwich. I'm very hungry. This is like my... Yeah, I'm very hungry, but never mind. Next, Liver. Oh, hi, Liver. It's been a while. Happy Teacher's Day. Oh, you're so sweet. I don't even know when Teacher's Day is, but thank you. Aryan says, first, you're awesome. Thanks, man. Takes one to know one. And then you have a question, right? What is the question? Why does my text wrapping always go haywire? In the story Power Rangers, I know that you know that Power Rangers is actually Power Rangers, but the R and P I switch. Yeah, so for a lot of my stories, I switch things around. I make the names funny. So Power Rangers is one. I know some people say Power Rangers, but I like Rower because it sounds like power. How about Harry Rotter is based on Harry Potter. Hannah Montana, based on the character Hannah Montana. Timmy. There used to be a cartoon called Jimmy Neutron, and sometimes his dad would call him Jim. So Timmy. Timothy, I think it's from a funny video where the teacher constantly mispronounces people's names. And then in the Timothy sandwich series, we have Luke Sandwicher. It's like Luke Skywalker. And the list goes on. This clicking sound is annoying, right? I need a pop filter, or you just need to stop being human. Okay, next, Jeziel. It would be my birthday on September 16th. Can I wish you a happy birthday? Oh no, Jeziel, I missed it by a mile. Jeziel, I'm very sorry I missed it. I'm not sure if I think I saw you during class. So many people have birthdays. I mean, we're all born sometime. So Jeziel, happy belated birthday. Ikai has 2 jokes. Okay, super lame joke 1. Farmer A sells fruits. Farmer B sells vegetables. What does Farmer C sell? Farmer C sells Pokemon. I know. Farmer C sells medicine. Come on, guys. I have a big brain. Can't you see my huge head? I know my hair is getting in the way, but I have a big brain. Medicine. Lame joke number 2. Why did the monkey like the banana? Why did it like? Because it was hungry. Because it had a peel. Get it? You can peel the banana, the skin. The peel is called the skin, but it also sounds like APPEAL. If something appeals to you, it attracts your attention and your liking. Thank you. Okay, Harley. Yeah, I got your writing, Harley. So that was with regards to that. How about Belle? Hello, I just wanted to say hi. Ha ha ha. So how you doing? How's your day going? Sorry, I hope it's going well. I want to remind you that you brighten up my life. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. I need a light. Do I have a light here to brighten your day? I can try reflecting the light from the... That's my light. Come on, I just need a light. This mirror is so dirty. Can you just... Guys, I'm struggling to reflect light. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. Okay, there's a light there. Ah! Okay, my eye. My day is going great. Thank you for asking. Hope your day was well as well. It's 10:40 p.m. by the way, so my day went fine. Next. Yeah, sorry Freya. You had to send the Willerman lyrics again. Yeah, you know, let's try. There was once a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew her and bowed it down. Oh, blow my bully bows blow. Huh! Soon may the Willerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the thing's done, we'll take our leave and go. That's a sea shanty, right? So nice. I wish I had sailors to sing a sea shanty with. But then I wouldn't be I'm not a sailor. I guess they'll ask me to just get out of there. Next, Hui En. Yo, Mr. Fawaz, I attend your English lesson on Tuesdays. Yeah, I see you often, Hui En. Why did you want to be an online teacher but not the type of teacher that goes to school? Okay, so I started off like that. I went to NIE for 4 years to train to be a teacher, and then I went to a primary school. And I taught there for about 4 years. It was fun. I really loved being in the ministry. But I had to leave for many, many reasons. Number one, I was getting very tired of having so many face-to-face interactions. And I knew I had to leave before I became a grouchy, grumpy person. Because you know, right? You can tell when someone's not having a good time. And I didn't want to bring that kind of negative energy to my classes. I didn't know at the time. I didn't realize it, but interacting with people face to face is easy and fun for me, but it's actually very, very tiring. Like I literally, at the end of it, even for Genie class, you know, after classes, I just have to sit down and zone out because it's tiring. Do I have fun? Absolutely. Am I tired? 100%. That's one. The other thing is, and I'm going to say it here, because in schools, right, at least I expected things to be done a certain way for the best of the children. But there's so many things that were done and are still done, which I think are completely ridiculous. And I can't say no. And I just have to be a part of that infuriating system. Here's an example. Meal break. First of all, it's not a meal. It's a snack. What's the reason? Well, children are hungry. Come on, we don't need to feed them food like so often. Children won't die from being a bit hungry. Wait till recess, then have a proper meal for recess. And if they say, oh, because some children have to wake up very early, blah blah blah. You know what? I guess that's not nice. But I'm gonna say this: just get used to it. Seriously, or find some time to eat before school. Come a bit early, or eat in the car, eat in the bus. Or just tolerate some hunger. Like fasting is not a new thing. Human beings have been fasting for hundreds of years, maybe thousands. We don't just die like that. And a lot of children bring foods that are highly processed and extremely high in sugar. So apparently the sugar rush thing is not true, that kids don't really get hyper after sugar. I noticed that. I didn't believe it, but I did some research and yeah, kids don't really behave differently on a sugar rush. But why I don't like it is because the food you eat is like fuel for your body and it's converted into energy. Okay, I'm going to simplify it as best as I can. When you eat too much energy, your body's like, well, this is extra. Better store it as spare because one day maybe you won't have enough. The body is smart. The body is going to die. So what happens? It gets stored as fats. Then we get all these fat pudgy kids running around weak, can't move. Just like, I'm not insulting. I'm just saying what I see. It's not your fault. You don't ask to be raised like this. In a society like this. But it's the truth. And then also, it really does disrupt the whole flow of the class, and that's the one thing that the kids just keep bothering teachers about. They will forget everything else but not the meal break. It's so ridiculous. What else? Yeah, your body needs all kinds of things, right? You need carbohydrates, proteins, fats. Yes, you need some fats to be healthy, but a lot of the foods that we eat are just very high in sugars and carbohydrates and sometimes fats. Where's the protein? A lot of us don't get enough proteins, so we don't get to simply put, don't get to recover good enough, don't get to build enough muscles. That's why I got a lot of weak people. I've been talking for 12 minutes already. I don't believe it, okay? So, just some examples of why I had to leave. But do I still love my time in MOE? You bet. I look back at it mostly fondly. It was nice. It was really nice. I don't know, maybe one day I'll go. I don't know. But it was nice. And to all the people who are still in MOE, I salute you. It's not an easy job. Not at all. And especially those of you who absolutely enjoy it and give your best. Thank you. Our kids need people like you. I couldn't be that person, but you are, so thanks. So why online teaching? My friend joined. It sounded cool. Tried it. Loved it. And here I am. Next, Johnny Boy. Thank you very much, Johnny Boy. You're very nice. Sarah says, how do I send it to your email? Sarah, I put my email in class sometimes. Check there. Harry. Harry knows. Please make a new Harry Rotter, as Harry Rotter keeps asking me to ask you to make the other parts, or maybe just make sometimes new, please. Okay, so Harry, first of all, I'm glad that you're on good terms with Harry Rotter. And please tell him to stop disturbing. I'm kidding. I'll think about it, yeah? I'll really have to think about it, because if you guys notice, there are so many characters and there's so many stories people want. And sometimes I don't know where the stories go. I have to make stuff up. And sometimes some stories have to come to an end. You know what I mean? It reaches a point where you just cannot keep going. You want it to, but if you try, it just gets And it's actually better to end it there. So maybe that's the case for Harry Rotter. I don't know. Maybe I have to write like short stories, side stories. We'll see. I can't promise you I will write something, but I promise you I will think a lot about it. Okay, next, Isaacs. Yeah, because we have a lot of Isaacs in our classes. Can I go to this Pokefarm website? Okay, I'll check it out. Next, Anna Ng. What do frogs wear when they exercise? I want to say they don't wear anything, but I'm pretty sure that's not the wrong answer. They wear jumpsuits. A jumpsuit is like a one piece, right? Like what air fighter pilots wear. Frogs can jump. Nice. Iana, when do I use sincerely and faithfully? I think I caught this question in class, right, Iana? So apparently, depending on whether or not you know the person you're writing to, you use sincerely or faithfully. I saw a couple of websites that said that, and some of you said that your teachers teach the same thing. I'll be very honest, I don't know for sure. Okay? But my opinion is that it's lame. Like, what? What does it mean? Oh, I don't know you, so I have to use this. The way I see it, and this is just my opinion, okay? Don't take it as a fact. I believe sincerely goes for anybody, because if you end with sincerely means you're being true, you're not lying or whatever. But I would use faithfully if I'm writing to someone whom I have a closer relationship with, or especially if they are of a higher rank to me, or I serve them, or I work for them. Then I'll say faithfully, because it like shows my loyalty towards them. Maybe that's how it is. I don't know. Okay, I don't think there should be a wrong answer, but again, who am I? Aaron, you either see this or Jaden mail, so I'm going to ask you. Oh, I think I saw it, right? Yeah, the Gojo. Yeah, thanks, Aaron. Okay, next, Freya has a joke. Where did the cow go when it wanted to watch something? I know this. It went to my house. I'm kidding. It went to the movies. Yes, it's correct. Next, Police Wu. Hey, Officer Wu, long time no see. Can you teach me on Monday and Tuesday, 6:30 to 7 p.m, please? Okay, so first of all, Mondays are my off days. Sorry. Tuesday, I do teach 6:30 to 7:30. My Tuesday class is P3. For this year at least. Things will change next year, okay? So we'll update you when they happen. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, man. This is the thing. You know, when you meet students and students meet teachers, and it's nice, but because of changing schedules, we don't get to see each other. It's kind of meh. But at least we have this. Okay, next. Isaac's here again. My WordPress. Yeah, okay. So just to clarify, my WordPress isn't about to expire. I know when you go to my WordPress page, there's a top banner that says, enjoy this website, gift a subscription to its author or something. So I pay for a WordPress subscription so that there are no ads, because I realize the ads can be very annoying. And it's an automatic thing. You'll just deduct a few dollars from my bank every month. It's not a big deal, but there's this option where people can pay for months. I don't know. It seems to be some kind of new thing. So don't worry about it. My website is not going to expire. You don't have to give money. It's just there. By the way, if any millionaires out there, I don't mind. Next, Ichan. If I have like a mock test the day after and the teacher just informed me the previous day, what should I do? Just cry. I'm kidding. If it were me, I wouldn't care. And here's why. You have the whole year pretty much to study, right? Every day is supposed to be a little bit of progress. You make sure you understand what was learned at school. You do your homework to sort of recap and check your understanding. The moment you have doubts, you clarify. So if you do that little bit of effort every day, even if there's a surprise test, you'll be like, okay, cool. And what is a test? To see what you know. That's it. The mark doesn't say if you're a bad or good person. It just shows you how much you know. So just take it as a challenge. Okay? I've failed many times in life. Look where I am. Sitting in front of a mountain. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, sometimes you just can't help it. You do your best, but you fail. The moral of the story is, long run, if you keep doing your best, you'll get somewhere, sometime, someday. In brief detail, how could I take down my notes during class? So, I still study, you know, right? And when I listen to my teacher, I listen most of the time. I don't really write stuff. But when he says something that I'm like, yo, what? I tend to scribble it. So my handwriting in my book can be a little bit messy sometimes, but I also use short forms and I don't write in complete sentences. So for example, instead of writing the word the, I write E with the line on top. And instead of writing a complete sentence like, the children all went to the shop, I'll say something like, kids go shop. You know what I mean? I get it. I save time and I don't miss out what the teacher says. Also, when it comes to school, a good thing to do is to read your textbook before the class. So when you go for the class, you already have an idea of what's going on and probably an idea of things that you might not really be so sure of. Yeah, it takes effort, takes time. I didn't always do it the best, to be honest, but that's the answer if you want it, or to the best of my knowledge. And finally, Jovian. Hey, hi, I just saw you yesterday. Oh, and you sent this yesterday. Amazing. Any tips for the mathematics? Any exam tips for the math paper? For the math paper, well, I used to do this. It's like the carpenter's rule, right? Measure twice, cut once. What that means is that before you do the final step, make sure that you have not made mistakes. So that comes down to your working. Yeah. So especially sometimes when it comes to like long division and stuff like that, people make careless mistakes. So I would slow down a bit, make sure my working is fine, and then that kind of guarantees that my answer is correct. Besides that, I don't think I'm the best person to ask, because if you think about it, understanding a problem sum is an English skill, right? If you don't get the English, you will probably struggle to make sense of the question. So again, you need to be able to speak properly. So read a lot, speak properly, do your best. And so when I did math in school, I read it, understood it, and then did my working. I didn't do that highlighting stuff because it just felt like a distraction to me. If you like highlighting, it helps you, do it. But it's not a magic trick, okay? You don't expect things to suddenly go right just because you highlight. Things have to be done for a purpose. If I highlight something, it's because I want my brain to notice that. Because maybe otherwise I don't. But if my brain already remembers it, then why highlight? It's like the example I gave of primary 6 students raising their hands to cross the road. I'm like, why you do that? Last time the teacher taught us to raise our hands. Yeah, cause you were short. Now you're like this tall compared to me. You don't have to raise your hand. People can see you. Do things for a purpose, not mindlessly. 21 minutes, guys. Wow. If you look, if you're still watching, you're a legend. You just had a 21-minute one-way conversation with me. Congratulations. If you can handle this, you can handle the world. Okay, so as said just now, I'm not going to edit this. It's going to leave it raw. So what if it's long? The thought of editing the video sometimes keeps me from recording, and the thought of not being able to get things right, like the lighting and the sound, it's a fear of failure. I'm trying to get over it, get bit by bit. My hair is a mess. You know what? Who cares? I'm going to stop now. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you when I see you. Bye for now.